Look at this cash. You all wish you had it.
We are suffering here.
These are my all-time favorite stories when libtard influencers decide to go travel outside of the comfort of the capitalist United States of America and realize the horrors of the real world and come screaming back, but then beg to bring the same third world communism and socialism to the United States of America. It's pathological. It needs to be studied. There's something pseudo-masochistic about it. I don't know exactly what's wrong with these people. Somebody hurt them. Who hurt you? Hasan Piker. Who hurt you? I don't know. But these libtard influencers, tone-deaf radicals flock to Havana, staying in five-star hotels while island is in crisis, mockery of the Cuban people, including Ilhan Omar's little ratchet communist daughter. They just love communism when you get a chance to experience it from a five-star hotel. So this is the hotel that they're staying at. They're staying at the Gran Plaza in downtown Havana. It's famous because it's the only five-star hotel in all of Cuba. It's the only hotel that still has power. And they're being propagandized. This is what a normal Cuban's apartment looks like. This is normal life for a Cuban. And this is what you get when you are a left-wing streamer socialist from the United States of America. Okay. I'm sure you can understand that what's going to happen here now is they're going to accuse us, channels like mine, or anybody on the right of being propagandized by the American government. They don't realize that they are literal propagandizing sheep of a communist regime, that whatever you think of our government is so much more evil. Yes, I'm in Cuba, says Ilhan Omar's little nasty daughter. People are here from across the globe to express solidarity with Cuban people. I'm here standing against the oppressive blockade exacerbating by the Trump administration. I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to make history and Muslim holidays. Got it. What a great time. This is amazing. Look at how beautiful this island is. Look what communism has done for these people. And also just what a poster board the Omar family is. On some level, in like a deep and dark sort of cutting way, I'm thankful for Ilhan Omar's family. Sort of like they're like a walking advertisement for why we should never take anyone from the third world into our country ever again. Like it's like how horrific that's all gone. How horrific that sick experiment that's been run on us for the last 40 years, that you need to flood our nation, that anyone can become an American, that paperwork Americans are just as American as you are. No, doesn't work. But I'm glad that they've proven that once and for all. Now it's time for us to be smart. Cuban Ministry of Energy announced that the entire island is without power, except for, of course, the hotel that the left-wing lib influencers are staying at. That's right. It's kind of a remarkable thing here. Check this out. So Hasan Piker's luxury state-run hotel in Havana is the only place in Cuba with electricity right now. The rest of the country is in a nationwide blackout, while Hasan and his communist roommates are inside of this hotel, but complaining that they don't have enough.
And boy, do I have a show for you. Boy, do I have to tell you all about the things that have happened. My phone is basically just a non-functioning brick at this point. AT&T shut off my account because I was using too much data in Cuba for my own safety, I guess, even though I functionally have had no data in Cuba whatsoever. But we're still doing the damn thing. And I have a bunch of interviews lined up with Cuban doctors, regular Cuban folks, and we're going to talk about their energy grid. But before that, obviously, I'm going to be talking about the situation that we're.
Okay, so Hasan Piker is complaining.
It's incredible. It's truly one of my favorite places officially. I totally understand why Will was saying that about Cuba. It's remarkable. The people's resilience is remarkable. There's like rolling blackouts that take place throughout the day, every day, all around the country, right?
Except for I'm streaming right now.
But today is a beautiful day out here. It's like 75 degrees, sunny. People are partying. People are partying in the fucking streets. I don't know if it's like an island mindset. I don't know if that has something to do with it. I'm sure that has something to do with it, but like they're just chilling. Like
people are just chilling. They're just partying. Here, let me. Man, you got to like see. Look at how much party. Look at what a party it is in Havana. Look at this. Wow, wow, such a party. People just literally slumming on the side of the streets. People just living in filth as they're treated like zoo animals. Like, look at the safari of white libs in their bus as like the people of Havana just sit in squalor because they have no power, no food, no gasoline. It's like they're in a safari in Cuba with their phones out, except for their people, not animals. They go around filming content with a white savior complex, and then they go back to their luxury hotel. You literally can't make it up. You know, it's kind of amazing. Experiences communism once, effing dies. Many such cases. So yeah, this is the footage of people just chilling, and here is the footage of Hasan Piker. Here are the glasses that he's wearing in that stream. Hasan Piker, the glasses he has on are Cartier premier shiny gold glasses. They're $1,400 glasses, and they're hot, as you can see here. Hasan Piker has a $1,400 glasses. The average salary in Cuba is $156 US. It would take the average Cuban 9 years to purchase Hasan Piker's glasses. Imagine still thinking that he's fighting the boogeyman capitalist system. He's the very capitalistic pig that he claims to fight against. Champagne socialism at its finest. No better than Hasan. Hasan Piker is wearing a $700 shirt and $1,300 Cartier glasses to go to failing Cuba as the pinnacle of socialism. Yes, Hasan is wearing a $700 shirt. There you go. The Red Inferno shirt from Glass Cyprus. I don't even know what these things are. All of my wardrobe is Amazon Basics. So Hasan Piker might have also potentially broken the law going to Cuba, right? Hasan just broke the law. Oh, and he could face a $250,000 fine and up to 10 years in prison once he gets back to the United States. Hey, FBI, get on it. U.S. Department of State prohibits Cuba prohibited accommodations list, which bans American travelers from staying at, paying for over 400 government-owned hotels, guests, and resorts. Oh my. Hasan fires back at criticism, staying in a 5-star hotel during his humanitarian aid trip, blames U.S. policy. Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, the only place in the country with electricity is Hasan Piker's hotel, and has security, his own private security, of course. Hasan Piker discussed how the Cuban government official used an intermediary to reach out to him about a trip. Americans are forbidden from staying at Cuban prohibited accommodations with no exceptions. Hasan Piker is breaking the law. Here, you can see this is the room that he's staying at. Looks nice. Did you know that Hasan Piker is lying when he says the government makes it illegal for us to stay where we want in Cuba? Piker is breaking the law, staying at a Havana hotel in the State Department prohibited accommodations list. Oh my. This is Cuba. In the real world, communism means the only building with power is the capital's most exclusive 5-star resort. Look at this. Everything else is black. Everything else is dark in Havana. There's no other lights on except for the 5-star resort that Hasan and his commie friends are staying at, so they can treat Cubans like zoo animals. Look at this. Incredible. Hasan says Cuban people like not having electricity, and they're just partying while he's at a hotel with power and air conditioning. Incredible. Oh yeah, and they're throwing concerts too. This is what humanitarian aid looks like for Cuban people. They're throwing concerts for like a bunch of Western people who work for NGOs and nonprofits. No Cubans were at this concert. Beyond the hypocrisy of Hasan Piker's vacation, this isn't just true. I know this from personal experience. If you'd like help booking a casa, in particular last time, you have to use Airbnb. I went to Cuba. I had to use Airbnb. It's an American company. It has now been revealed that the Cuban regime, forced to deploy armed security to protect the 5-star hotel where the champagne socialists are staying with their capitalist electricity. That's right. Cubans can't even buy 3 of Hasan Piker's sweatshirts with their average yearly salary. Yeah, there you go. A $80 sweatshirt. Imagine going to an island to help when the median annual pay of a citizen is less than 1/3 of the cost of your shirt. That's right. The perfect meme doesn't exist. Oh, yeah. Get bent, dude. And of course, Hasan Piker blames America for how bad things are in Cuba. Cuba has immense potential. U.S. government has sought to starve and destroy that potential. It's the U.S. government. Got it. It's going to be entertaining. I got to go to Cuba. I got to do it. And maybe we got to go to Cuba now. It's just going to be too easy. It's just going to be too easy. It showed like what the reality is on the ground, right? Look at this. Look at this. Makes you sick. Anyway, Libtards going to Libtard. And it's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm sure we'll get plenty of updates on this trip. It's been wildly entertaining. I've been howling with laughter. See ya.